Hey everyone, Miacidae here. Welcome back. Today we're going to play a little more of Iratus, heading into the cemetery, which is the 6th layer, as you can see, of all the levels. Once again, I'm not sure if this is from DLC, or if this is just added on from the last point from when I played the game, because last time when I beat the cathedral, that was the end of the game, or if this is just unlocked after beating the game once. Because as I said last time, I think I beat the game like a year or two ago, and then I never really played it after that. Kind of a learning experience from here. Most of the bosses have been different, except for, I think, the boss in the cathedral. From here, it's all new stuff. I've never seen anything, as I kind of showed in the compendium last time. As you can kind of see here, I have nothing for the last thing, so we'll kind of see what this is. You can kind of see here, I did fight different bosses. There's a pyromancer boss instead of the mad scientist. There was a monster slayer instead of a bounty hunter. There was a inventor instead of a steam machine. There was a keymaster instead of the mistress. I'm not sure what triggered those bosses instead of there being one instead of the other. If it was the difficulty I played on, it was just the fact that I've beaten the game once already. And it looks like there's even another boss in some of these areas, so who knows? Might be random, I don't know. But anyway, moving on, I'm going to take the stress team just to see if things are viable. Now, we did see that all of this stuff is raised heroes from various ages throughout time, so it'll be kind of interesting to see if they can die to stress. They are heroes and they are undead, so we'll see what happens. You know, I kind of thought they were supposed to be specters, not like actual human beings. Alright, so we got 2 healers, each with 3 wards, 3 blocks. We have a hoplite with 2 blocks, 100% chance to redirect an attack from an ally standing directly behind them. They're really up in the game here. Alright, when killed, reduces damage all allies take by 10% until end of combat. Can't be removed. After dying, restores vigor and sanity to all allies by 50% of its attack. So all of them have on-death effects that affect other things. That's interesting. Wonder if we can't make him go back all the way to the end. Let's get rid of some wards. Our Wraith is really good at that. I want to do the War March, just to get their accuracy down, our dodge up. We're going to do the Vengeance Beam, get rid of more wards.
And their soul.
And we'll see what happens from here. Battle Rage, he goes forward. Kind of expected a healer to heal. And throw potions at me, that's what those are for, okay. Mending covers 90 vigor and sanity each turn. Battle Rage increases damage dealt by 25 and reduced by 25 damage. Okay. And he got another ward. Lovely. Let's Slake with Darkness. Then get away from him. Let's start targeting. We can't target those guys, that's right. But we can start cursing. That might be the better plan. And I can just get rid of him now.
Brave are an excellent source of fresh corpses.
So they do take 10% less stress damage now, I believe. However... Oh. Ow. Okay, they need to go. Okay, I can get 1. Yeah, let's make sure he goes away. Then we powerful horror, that's a better stress attack on him.
My hordes are without number.
You prick. Thought he would at least try to attack someone else. Well, this is gonna be a thing. And then he's trying to get away. We're not letting that happen after he took out the bride. Alright, what do I get back after that? The wedding gift, a level 53 brain, and one of my 4 purple parts. Lovely. Alright, and the final thing I need in here is 100, so we're gonna do that.
Infused with soul.
So now everything in here is fully upgraded. I'm kind of tempted to make another infested here, or to use this one, but then I can't break the stances, which has been kind of a thing, so, and they're just as squishy as the bride. So let's make another one of these, just for...
It's only for me.
She is a little bit of a survivability thing. So we're gonna do that, we're gonna pop the brain on her. Bad thing is, she was like maxed out again and they took her out that fast. I suppose I need to do abilities too. Alright. And I don't really need the pool, but you know, I'll take it. I'm not sure if they needed a last drag of health or not. Now here is where things are gonna change a bit. Right, let's see where I need to go. Let's go up. Hoplons. It's gonna be a lot of redirecting. So first of all, I can do this right away.
Restored.
Get away. Don't think this is going to pop off right away, so we're just going to do the War March, the buffs and debuffs, on Insanity. Going to do the Curse right away. And... might as well start off strong, use our Wrath up. All remaining strength and weakness is what we're dealing with. And all remaining strength, alright. Good ol' miss. Alright, he's got the most, so I wanted to try to get him, but... This will hit everyone. Red Hunger hits the 2 with the most stress. Or sanity, rather. And they're pretty much going to go down on their own now. Get him.
This is my kind of entertainment.
Get the ward. Crit curse. We're gonna eat the guy with the sanity. And that's that. Alright.
You know, if this keeps up, I'll be done purging the world ahead of schedule.
Destructive Maul. We are going to start using some of this stuff up. So let's... I think I want to save the Orb of Vulnerability for the boss. So let's use a Hex Bomb. I'm gonna sacrifice the infested. Another cursed bandage for the mummy. Otherwise, some nice stuff. Alright, moving on along. 2 new people. Let's see what they got. Is that a Valkyrie? An Amazon. She has a crossbow. And a Viking. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Feature gain 1 attack for each 5% missing sanity or vigor. That could get really bad. After dying, increase damage dealt by allies by 10%. Got a stance, pull the bowstring. Whenever a minion moves, attack it for 100% 50 to 60 damage. Feature can't be moved, takes up 2 positions. After dying, increase accuracy of allies by 20. Remove the ward, debuff them. Gonna... Yeah, we'll just Dread Roar. There we go, that's what we wanted. Ragnarok. I mean, this kind of is to them. That gets rid of her stance. There's some insanity. Gonna Eternity of Misfortune to... Whoopsies. Probably should have done Vuln. Alright, Slake with Darkness. Get a way to put that on her. And third Insanity. First Flame on these 2. Get that rolling. Tell her how you really feel there, buddy. Now this should work. I mean, you were shooting a ghost. I think the arrow went right through it. Right. Hoplite, sanity gone. And final dregs of sanity gone from all of them. I mean, I guess Viking had some, but...
voided its bowels just as it died.
This should tag both of them, put curse on so they take a little bit more, and pop, and... Wow, he's still up.
Being born was your first mistake. Opposing me? Your last.
See, I like the Nobleman's Garb, but I don't think I'm going to be using it. Let's disintegrate it. Same with some of this other stuff. Here it is. Disintegrate that. Disintegrate that. Really think I'm going to use that pendant, so we're going to get the Dream Eater pendant. Yeah, I have a plan for the last boss here. Iratus is level 81. Okay, then I'm gonna do that on the last boss. Let's have some fun here.
Fetching.
Talents. I guess just get blood magic because I can. It might power up a spell.
It will be a messy slaughter.
Then I wanted to go right for the Soul Spring, just because upgrading the parts. And looks like we got a few new things again. Echoing Tear. We're gonna do, Justice. Why is she a hero? Questions I have, and an elite healer, okay. Okay, what's, 2 wards, 2 blocks. Doesn't escape, immune to buffs and debuffs. Immune to stress attack. After dying, gives all allies 1 block and 1 ward. Well, this is gonna be a thing. Still gotta get rid of these 2. But I have a plan. Okay.
Give them no mercy.
if I just outright attack them, I'll start stressing out the other two. And the mummy can take out the healer and such. Bad. No. Alright, we're also going to Slake with Darkness again. Bloody Rose.
My darling, kill!
They have a lot of health. I really want that healer gone, though. At least he can't, like, put a heal over time on them. I'm guessing they can't be stunned then either, because that would count as a debuff. Okay, can't Eternity of Misfortune them, so I'm just gonna Vengeance Beam so I can hit both the targets I want with this. Cowardice. He might flee. That might be the better option there. For the beginning of their next turn, deal stress damage to all allies equal to 20% of their current remaining sanity.
Now that's gonna leave a mark.
And all remaining strength. He'll go down on his own now. So realistically, I mean, actually, I can eat him. Abomination heals up faster. And start going on the justices.
Carve open their husks.
I'd really rather you not go at the mummy. Thank you. Because he's not going to do too much to the justices. Let's have him keep going at the healer. Oh, wow. Actually hit the Wraith. He is fleeing. I don't have to worry about him. I'm just gonna let him run for once.
Ah, your frail bodies fail you.
There used to be a way to stop them from fleeing, and I don't remember what it is, other than like stunning. Yeah, 7 whole damage.
Ooh, I hope there will still be enough left to reanimate.
I mean, I suppose I could Finger of Death. That might actually be the better plan so the mummy doesn't die. I can get rid of this justice pretty quickly. No, I can't. It's 23. Let's do this. That'll give him some evasion. Maybe he won't get hit then.
Unnecessary sacrifice.
I tried. What was their fascination with hitting row 3? Like, can that only hit row 3? I don't think I can check that, can I? No, I can't.
Death.
hurts a little more to lose the mummy. No, they can hit anyone they want. They were just really targeting row 3 there. They really did not like my mummy.
My will is a tide that will wash away your pathetic civilizations.
Well, I got some stuff back. I know I could have ran from that.
Easier to make my enemies unlucky than being lucky myself.
Is it my highest level brain? It is not. Okay. Then we're going to pop those back in. I have cursed bandages for him. Honestly, the sharpened bone might be really good in him. Let's try that. That way he can go around the wards and stuff. I'll just go with that for now. Okay, I can stress them out. So I'm just going to do this so I also take less damage. That is a monk. And he can... Excuse me, what? Very high accuracy, first of all. Second of all, attacks ignore the target's armor, resistant blocks, and wards. When killed, removes all buffs from minions. He needs to go right now. Adept. After dying, deals 25%, 12 to 13 magic damage to all enemies. That's fine. I don't care about that. Elite Viking. I could care less right now. The healer. Slightly problematic. That monk. The Wraith is gonna die if I don't do something. Get rid of his wards. And get rid of him. So now... I should be able to terrify and swallow him. Skip turn. That's good. Get rid of the wards.
You will soon embrace your new existence.
Can't terrify and swallow. Dread roar. We'll just hit these two. Starfall. Beginning of the next turn deals 36 to 38 magic damage to all enemies. I can't get rid of that.
Your frail bodies fail you.
Okay, miss. Terrify and swallow. No more monk. Echoing Tear. Should break stance. No. Okay. Well.
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
We'll see what this does, because I have wards. I'm not too afraid of that. How did that work for you, sir? Alright, now curse. Let's get rid of that healer so he stops regaining sanity. Suppose the terrified swallow is gonna hurt us a tad. And then just because I can. Interesting that he can heal his own sanity.
Death.
There we go. Okie doke.
Mop up the gore. I'd hate to see plants using it as fertilizer.
So just the Wraith hurt a little bit. I could give him a little more evasion if I wanted to now. I don't think the two Amazons are going to be too horrible. I probably could have put a thing on there to heal the Wraith, but that's fine. Goes through the wards because of the item. Echoing Parrot, get rid of the wards. Dread Roar, get rid of ward. They do have some accuracy on them. I'll give them that.
Doomed war.
Get rid of her stance. And keep cursing. We'll go with that. Ooh, inspiration on this turn. That one, Mighty. We can deal with Mighty. Mighty is fine. Terrifying Swallow is not going to do what I want it to do, though, so we're not going to use that quite yet. Got a better use for our Wrath. And really, I'm not going to be moving, so I can let that stand for now. Ooh, actually that ignites. That's a problem. 40 to 52 true damage. Dispel. Keep working on her. Terrifying Swallow.
Become part of the breathless tide.
Now she gets more accuracy. She can probably hit the Wraith now. Powerful 4. Once again, like the whole aim at the mummy just because they can. Actually glad that ended the fight when it did.
Another step towards my eternal kingdom.
Alright. So, Ancient Coffin. What are we dealing with? Lantern of Souls, I want that. Second Brain. Ooh. At the end of each turn, minion receives 3 attack, 3 dread until end of combat. So that is good for like bosses and stuff. Funeral Coin increases critical damage dealt by 30%. That could be good on... I can't exit out. The other bride, I think I put something on her so that that's not necessarily as good. So let's go with the Lantern of Souls.
Amazing what they just leave lying around.
Okay, I have that on her, I have that, and I have that. So... there's 2 Justices. I am not going into this fight with them. I did not put that on her. However, that being said then, I can put the Lantern of Souls on her to keep her alive. I have some better brains too, don't I? There we go. They have 2 justices, a elite healer, and I didn't pay attention. Okay, that guy, a biggie. They don't have any armor. I'm not going to deal with getting rid of armor. I will get rid of the adept, though.
Ah, your frail bodies fail you.
Bloody Rose. Get rid of some blocks. Get rid of the adept. Doubt this will take him out, but... Oh. He had a block. Blah. Let's put some blocks and wards on everyone. Bone Golem is more there for utility. Do not buff him. Oh. I might be able to take him out before then. Stymie?
Savor these last few heartbeats.
Bloody Rose. And then, because I do extra damage with Moaning Chains, this should take him out. Alright. And because the ward were good, make it so she can't take at least 1 point of damage. Which was the right call. Immune to buffs. Alright, now I definitely want that healer. Ooh, we ignited him. Nice. 15 true damage. Another block on her. He's just gonna recover. They're really going after the werewolf there.
Terror will overflow.
Okay, block. Chains get him? He'll ignite. Okay.
One less annoyance in the world.
Then, let me see here. Let's go at the front one. Bloody Rose. That's a guaranteed crit. Gonna bone ward the bride just to make sure she doesn't get destroyed. Like that. Yeah. Oh, shoot. I thought I was gonna get an extra turn.
Their burgeoning hope disgusts me.
Oh, what did I do? I had meant to switch the Blood Phantasm and the bride's places, but that did not happen. They really hurt. And they have some accuracy to go through all my dodge right now. Really, the only thing dodging is the Wraith. And they have a stun to boot, which really hurts.
Hope there will still be enough left to reanimate.
Yeah, I'm not using the Wrath for anything else. I don't want to lose 2 people here.
Extinction of life.
Then let's do this. Unfortunate that she's immune to like burning and all that stuff, or she would definitely be gone by now. If I can accurate swing and then chain her, she's gonna be gone. Or not, she has 1 HP. Terminate. At least she didn't like have dodge and stuff like that.
A predictable outcome.
I got the wedding gift back, I got a heart back.
A design from my younger years.
Ooh. Going back to level 30s. We'll suffer with it for now. Probably get a brain later. Items, we got wedding gift. Bigger souls. Got an elite justice and the... Yeah, we will go with this group. I do have a bit of a different plan though. So, what I'm gonna do, Ancient Curse, buff everyone. Kinda figured he'd do that. He's a bit of a prick. Bloody Rose, get the rewards away, the blocks. I'm gonna try to burn everyone here that I can and get rid of some wards. So I have a plan for that. Need to get him some protection. Get rid of his blocks. Lovely. Bloody Rose. All blocks gone. Aura of Retribution. Get some damage going. No, no. Artificial hatred. I do not want the phantasm in front. Ancient Curse. Kind of figured that would be a thing. Gonna move her forward by 1.
Pain.
And yeah. Now get rid of those wards. Oof. Blocking ward up. Let's see here. That is really hurting him. He's gonna redirect. Oh, I see. Okay. going to get rid of that stance. Thought I was. Bloody Rose.
My kingdom comes!
I'm gonna lose my golem.
Strength through pain.
Wrath Eternal. That'll get him burning a bit more.
Strength
This,
through pain.
tear to pieces. I get rid of his armor. Okay, so he's going to take 30 damage, 36 damage. Honestly, I'm going to burn him a bit more. Starfall. Okay. Miss again. Artificial Hatred, let's get his health back. Do you stop that? Do I have... I don't think I got the healing spell yet. Okay. Because I really wanted to use Finger of Death on him. Oh, ignores ward. So then that would be 40 and doesn't miss, with a chance of critting him. Then Bloody Rose takes out these two.
Craft this one into furniture.
I thought it would take out the monk. Jeez. Yep. I'm just gonna Morning Chain him. Now, unfortunately, this part's gonna hurt.
That one was my favorite.
Wait, what? Unholy hell.
Even a necromancer can suffer from the occasional bout of ill fortune.
I'm surprised I got parts back for that. Wow. Okay. And we found out I needed this.
Rivers will run red. Behold my work.
Well then. Let's do this. I mean, they were an elite squad, but I'm just glad that it keeps where I was on them. Alright, I got kind of a plan for this. She should be rather easy to take out. And the Wraith can kind of just focus on him. because she has no armor, and that is good. That also means I'm kind of going all in on this group. Alright, let's see where inspiration. This will hit for more. He goes again. My last word there, but get away from him. Do the curse. Stress over time. Terrify and swallow.
Good, good. More materials. Ooh, I didn't think it would be this easy.
Level 55 brain. I'm gonna keep that, yeah, on hand, just because we saw that I might need that. Do I have destruction spells? Yeah. Alright, well, I'll try to max this out.
Nothing but my anger to purge this world.
Then, so I don't really have a use for anything Digger Soul wise anymore. Grave. Doesn't really matter what I can get, I can sacrifice it later. Actually, I can kind of make a pseudo team out of this later. And then, Plague Doctor and a Samurai. Ain't this kind of a weird mashup? Okay, Viking, Ronin. That is a big sword for him, though. And a Plague Doctor, yep. Let's get rid of the wards. That is an excessively big sword there, sir. And yes, I know it's a curved sword there. However, my problem is the blade's width. I think that's the right dimension there.
Now that's gonna leave a mark.
Did he just shake up his potion before giving it to someone? What's the ground thingy do? I don't know. Should have probably done this too. Plague Doctor, after dying, removes all debuffs from allies. Whenever the Plague Doctor using his ability, they gain a stack of purification. When they accumulate 3 charges, they will use a special ability and lose all charges. So he has 1 charge now. Feature, when left alone in battle, acts twice each turn and deals 50% more damage. After dying, increases evasion for all allies. Alright. Almost looked like he took damage doing that. Getting rid of more words because they have a lot. Terrified, or Red Roar, rather. Ooh. Inspiration, and he hasn't had much. And it's the bad one, too.
Carve open their husks.
He is going to be a problem. Unless his allies take him out. Alright, Echoing Pair. I'm gonna save my mana just to recover it. Everyone but the Ronin has a lot of sanity left, so I'm gonna leave him or them alone, try to target him. I think I can Terrify and Swallow him. I can. We're gonna do that. Do I have enough? I do. Flag Doctor.
No mercy.
Sure, and if misfortune does its job. Why are you betraying your own in this fight? I would just run away there, sir. Over my undead body.
Soon this world will be mine.
Ooh, got 2 new things. Madman's Eye. The minion receives an additional action each turn if they're the only one left in the squad. I could see uses for that. Minion performs an additional action in round 1. So theoretically, and this sounds very stupid, if I put the Coward's Foot and the Madman's Eye on a werewolf, I had the Full Wrath thing, I did Blood Moon, so I would get an extra action. That would be action 1. So now I have extra actions going forward. Then I have 2 actions to do whatever I want for the next few turns. And then I have 3 actions going forward every turn. Or now I just have to do something for Gigglies. And it just has to be against a team that doesn't have a monk. I really don't want any of these.
Toss it with the rest.
I mean, I know how to deal with the justice. What's the mark do? Whenever the marked minion receives damage, it also loses 20% of its max. Tiger. You, sir, are a problem. Why is the monk the worst? I mean, unless we're just playing by D&D rules, in which case they're always the problem, but... let's just keep doing stress damage. That's what we do. Excuse me? What happened to all my blocks and my wards? What happened to all the blocks and the wards? Oh boy. He landed this. Target loses all blocks and wards. I think this is my least favorite enemy in the game. He causes more problems than some bosses.
Strength.
I have an idea. But he needs to go away right now.
Strength through pain.
He needs to go away.
Your frail body's failing.
Okay, let's get this going.
There will still be enough left to reanimate.
He's running away. think I still need the block and the ward on him. Inspiration. It's fine. We're moving on to her.
Antediluvian evil comes for you.
Okay, one gone. Am I not worth dying for? No, you're really not. Okay, at least he's got the misses going for him. Yeah, we're gonna keep going at the justice while we can. All right. I was gonna do the terrifying swallow, but it probably wouldn't have gotten past the word. There we go. That'll at least put a chunk of it.
Perish!
I don't think... I mean, is it really a statue? I don't think it's a statue, but I don't think justice dies. Alright, let's curse him again. Get that rolling. Now he's gone. I don't have to worry about
vanishes
all that.
This world.
Stun, then back to her. Alright. There we go. Only slight issues. Slight.
Your suffering ends. Your service begins.
Increases chance to receive flasks by 25. We don't need that. Alright. Back to this stuff. 30 to 45 Vigor is really not going to be much in the long run. I'm going to start trying to use these more. I had wanted to go up the right. Okay. I want to try something incredibly stupid. So while these guys are recovering, I'm gonna have a little bit of fun here.
You will bring me their heads, their hearts, and everything else.
I want the version that doesn't miss. Okay. It was a boiling blood, and then I want the Madman's Eye. They're the only ones left in the squad that get an additional action. So I want to see how this works. Definitely giving them the blocks and probably the armors. Let's see how this works. I don't expect it to go far, but it's gonna be fun. I actually don't start with Blood Moon, and I forgot to use a item that gives me the wrath and stuff, so we'll see how far this goes. So I'm gonna focus right away on... Oh, I can't Curse of Wrath. Okay, good to know. There's his blocks, there's his armor. Stance Bushido. When attack retaliates against the attacking minion, dealing damage. Just so I don't get the attack back. Armor absorb. 1. Oh, this is gonna be a thing. However, that being said, they're gonna be in constant Bushido stance.
Frail bodies fail you.
So I essentially need to one-shot them now. Do I get another turn? I do. Let's go for... Oh no. Prepared ambush. Okay. So if it weren't against them, that might have worked.
I conquer death itself. You too will fall eventually.
Okay, I had my fun. That actually might have worked had I used it against the right stuff. Heal them, take less damage. Continue on. Okay, the gray one is the elite. Okay, for now they just have more evasion, is the deal. When left alone, they're going to be a lot more problematic. Which also would have been worse for the werewolf.
You will soon embrace your new existence.
But she's left alone now, so this could be bad.
This never gets old.
Or that can happen. Well, this shouldn't be horrible. See, against like the Amazons and maybe the Justices, that probably would have been a better fight. The one problem with the werewolf is you couldn't upgrade his health. It was all based on that armor and the blocks and wards. Which, don't get me wrong, he had a lot because of that, but once they got past that armor, he was kind of doomed. Put the curse on him. Alright, what are we dealing with here? I doubt I can Terrify and Swallow quite yet, so I'm gonna get her wards, or blocks down rather. Kill a few birds with one stone by also getting their stress down.
This will be your end.
That crit is just amazing. Eternity of Misfortune, I'll be able to Terrify and Swallow her now. And is she gonna go with the mummy again? All that. I don't know what it is about them seemingly going after the most vulnerable target all the time, but it can definitely get annoying. I do understand the tactic of it though. Don't get me wrong there. We'll go with the justice.
Abominable strength.
Because if you're going after the most vulnerable target, obviously you're, unless there's dozens of them, you're obviously lowering their strength.
Terror will overflow.
So that definitely is a human under there, right? I mean, I can see the skin under the armor. But makes me wonder why she doesn't have sanity. Other than the fact that they wanted a target that didn't have sanity on this floor. Or, justice has no sanity type of argument, but 4 health, really?
Mine is the winning side.
Right. I don't have a flesh to put in here, right? I'll just do this. Wow. She has 160% accuracy. At this point, I think I just need to upgrade her attack for when she is going at things like the justice. We were going with his luck because of that, and luck. Okay. I have 4 talents. Infectious lunacy, sure.
I embrace this fury.
We're gonna level them up even more. Okay, we got some to go, but a lot of this is like almost every other node is like an item or something. I'm hoping this isn't a mistake and I can heal the mummy with curses. We'll see. But first, actually what I'm gonna do is lower the wards with that and get away from him at the monk because problematic. And I'm gonna put a curse on them with this. He's already insane. Gonna dread roar them, getting the ward down. No, really? Ooh, did not want them like that. Vengeance beam, cursing everyone.
Savor these last few heartbeats.
I love how he shakes up the potion like there's salts in it, which almost sounds like... Alright. I'm actually fine with this setup right now, so let's go at the monk, getting these wards off of him. If I can hit the bugger. There we go. Vengeance beam again because curses healing the mummy. And going through the wards. He has so many wards on him. I'm gonna Terrify and Swallow the Viking. One less thing to worry about. I know that gives them buffs because that's this whole thing's mojo, but that is what it is. And the A-bomb's gonna heal himself, so that's fine. Monk's finally insane. Want the Plague Doctor down, so we're doing that. Vengeance Beam.
Hope there will still be enough left to reanimate.
He's almost full health now. Got wards keeping him up. Gonna do this to get the Plague Doctor a little lower. Looks so stiff doing that. I understand he's trying to like stay on a cane there that you can hardly see, but he looks so stiff to me. Alright, Monk is probably going down. Don't have to worry about him hurting people. Let's just get rid of wards.
Oh, I didn't think it would be this easy.
I don't think I can Terrify and Swallow. Just because it goes through the wards. Oh boy. Okay, so either way, I should finish this fight. He's gonna heal up. That should finish that. We're gonna get rid of the problem.
As worthless as you
There
are
we go.
in life, you will be worth something in death.
What are these? And no, and guarantees to find a brain after victory. Alright, so like I said, I need to start using these. Got too many things. Let's use them up. I also probably don't need the outdoor fork anymore, so probably switch to that. I don't really need the digger souls anymore, so that'll be helpful.
Fetching.
Kind of tempted to use the maul, but the 8 stress on move is actually working to my advantage still. Don't need that, I don't need this. And that is just Ire now finished. So I have 3 trees finished. Mostly with spells I'm not going to ever use. Alright. I wanted to go up towards the quest. Nothing new looking here. Actually, before I do this, though, just because Ronan's hurt. Distillation. Bone, bone, bone. I said bone, bone, bone. Why is it doing this? There we go. Haven't had a hoplite in a while. He's the only elite, is the Viking there, so. Let's do this to get rid of the words. Actually should have done these 2 to get the curse going, but nonetheless. Just so he doesn't redirect damage. Alright, we are good. Alright, haven't done this in a while. I should be doing it more often. Vengeance Beam.
Extinction of life.
There we go. He'll be healing himself now. I can't hit the guy I want to hit. However, I can get rid of the Ronans. Why did you get a double hit there, sir? That's not right. Vengeance Beam. This may be bad, but that's fine. Echoing Tear, that should cancel one. Okay. Didn't cancel Starfall. I don't like that. Terrifying Swallow. At least we got rid of the Hoplite. Now Starfall. He's gonna stress himself out doing this. How's that feel, sir? Ronan. He's probably going away. Inspiration. Okay. Energized. I really don't like Energized. It's one of the two ones that's not a very good inspiration to go up against. Heal up a tad. And what are our options? Eternity of Misfortune. Let's have fun. How's the Energized feeling now? Just because the Mummy will heal up on his turn?
Now that's gonna leave a mark.
Have the A-Bomb wait. We're gonna eat his buffs.
A sad display for mortal kind.
Level 62 Brain, drop of Divinity. Alright. Ring of Decay again. Shackles of War. Can't escape or become inspired. They can't become inspired, huh? Think that...
Now I will make mortals tremble before me. Well, even more than previously.
I think that's a little better than 6th Dread if they can't become inspired. Should also probably change up the Vagrant Regs. 8 luck and 8 evasion, because that helps. We'll do that. Then let's do a Cursed Grimoire for funsies. Not sure this is going to go in on a quest, but we'll see. While you are busy considering your next brilliant stratagem, your undead stumble upon a bunch of ragged, filthy humans. It takes mere seconds for you to realize that they were grave robbers, still trying to ply their trade despite the apocalyptic battle happening all around them. Smart buggers, aren't they? While you observe them with your bemusement, they, likewise, spot your undead and quickly duck down into a crypt and bar the gates behind them. It might be a good idea to kill them and take anything they found, but is it really worth your time? Yes. Yes, it is. These are grave robbers? Really? I think these heroes had better things to do with their time. Especially an elite Amazon. Unless we're playing by like Darkest Dungeon rules here.
Open their husks.
Alright, get rid of wards. Probably. Actually, no, I can't. If I use Sleek with Darkness or... Seriously? Oh, every time they attack anyone, right. We'll just Eternity of Misfortune you. Ruin your stance. And there we go.
Frail bodies fail you.
Now the amusing part of this is they can't get inspired anymore. So they're just gonna go insane. I want the Ronin gone.
This is what 1,000 years of evolution looks like? Yeah, Pathetic.
Bye-bye a horsey with wings. Panic. Plus 10 evasion. I would agree with that. Alright, now let's start on the Justice. I think the Wraith has that handled.
My kingdom comes!
Cursed Flame. Bandage her up.
No mercy.
Slap, slap, slap. I do have to say, as much as I don't like the Ronin, and there are some other annoying enemies here, I do think the Justice is probably one of the most annoying enemies in here, just because the range they have with that sword that does a lot of damage, the accuracy, and the crit she has on it is absolutely ludicrous. Other than like the monk, she's probably the worst thing on this floor so far.
Diluvian evil comes for you.
How can she hit row 3 with that sword? That's what I want to know.
Mop up the gore. I'd hate to see plants using it as fertilizer.
Your minions burst into the crypt and make short work of the grave robbers. Once again, those were grave robbers? I want to know how. And why, like, venerated heroes were known as grave robbers. But that's neither here nor there. Finding among their remains a few curious trinkets that hold special powers. However, just as they were about to leave with your spoils, a bunch of risen heroes block off the only exit. You will need to fight your way out to battle.
Ooh, more for me.
And these are the venerated heroes, not, you know, the one riding an elite Pegasus. Okay. Let's take out the healer, if I can.
There will still be enough left to reanimate.
Echoing, just get the wards down. Then Vengeance Beam. Well, that's one almost down already. Get away. Echoing Tear. More wards away. Vengeance Beam again, that's another ward. Then, let me see here. That won't do what I want unless it crits, but it can. Get rid of the hoplite, which is in of itself an issue. Okay. So... those are insane. Dread Roar. No more wards there. I am just going to start going at the Justice here.
Your frail body strength.
Because the Viking is pretty much handled. And the Wraith can take out the healer pretty easy. Actually, the A-Bomb will, because of Terrify and Swallow. That way we don't have to heal. So I'll just do this, Far Grasp. I know it's 8 damage, but this way we don't have to deal with him doing like plus 60 and getting 2 or 3 attacks worth on her.
Rot their flesh and their soul.
Once again, what does... To an extent, I know what rotten flesh feels like. It hurts like hell. What does a rotten soul feel like? Like, I know there's the metaphorical, you know, that person is so evil, their soul is rotten. But he's speaking from another state of like, I am going to rot your soul. That is something that like really makes me wonder.
I unleashed your power.
As if he's rotting your flesh and your soul at the same time, that would not only be physical pain, but you would think like spiritual or not spiritual, but psychological pain as well, I guess would be the best way of putting it. To the point where you're just broken? Like some of his minions, I suppose? Which constitutes the fact that, yes, he is the bad guy. But is that really so much worse than some of the stuff that we've seen in this game? Right. An unfortunate encounter, but one you have managed to navigate. After gathering all the remains, you hope the gains here were worth the effort. All minions gain 6 attack until the battle ends. No, that was not worth it. Alright, did that use my artifact? It did.
Finally, this item finds its way into my capable hands.
So, to the dungeon. So I have 1, 2, 3 left. I'm gonna have some fun. Since all of them have to pass a sanity check, and they can't pass it. That actually seems like something I should use on the boss. But I have another plan for him. Yeah, instant insanity on all of them. Unlucky, all remaining strength, cowardice. Oh, you love to see it.
This will be your end.
That's a fun combo to have. I can actually probably get rid of the healer. Oh no, ward, never mind. I could have gotten rid of the Viking though. Echoing Tear, get rid of the wards. I do really like the art on him. That bear spirit thing is pretty cool. Alright, no stances, so since he's recovering more, curse them both.
You will soon embrace your new existence.
Hit these two because that's what I can do. Ronan goes. Vengeance Beam. Crit Curse. Too bad that doesn't go through and get rid of the ward, but I understand that would be too powerful. Let's get rid of the Plague Doctor.
Toss them in with the rest.
That doesn't get rid of their insanity. Good to know. Get rid of wards. Vengeance Beam. Another one down. Healer needs to get away from him. That's the last dregs of any sanity there. Which he gave himself some back, which he's about to lose. And the Abomination just laughs at the axe. I love it. Terrify and swallow the healer.
One more for the stockpiles.
Oh, this is great. Powerful horror. You think that's like the swarm of locusts from the Mummy, where he's just spitting out all the locusts?
You know, if this keeps up, I'll be done purging the world ahead of schedule.
So I only have destruction stuff I can get. I'm gonna go for the passives, not that I think it's gonna help me at all.
A power from ancient times.
Then I'm gonna grab the Hex Bomb. Actually, not the Hex Bomb. Curse Grimoire. Curse Grimoire. And we're gonna get more Digger Souls. Or no, those aren't Digger Souls. That's item. Alright, Unstable Armor. At the start of each combat, minions gain 1 block and 1 ward for 2 turns. 25% chance Iratus won't spend a potion. Each round I can use another potion. Anyway, I'm gonna go about it. I'm just gonna break the item down.
Future kingdom.
And let's go fight the Viking. Hey, so you guys have wards.
Savor
This goes
these
through it.
last few heartbeats.
You know, half of my stuff actually goes through wards now. It's kind of funny.
Terror will overflow.
Alright, Slake with Darkness. Let's get rid of a ward. Let's Echoing Tear. Which... Alright, yeah, that's kind of what I thought. And... I doubt this will get rid of Starfall, but don't really need to. Get away from him.
Extinction of life.
Eternity of Misfortune. Curse Flame. Word gone. Oh, can't Terrify and Swallow. Red Roar. She's gonna go away. He's also having issues. Alright, let's get rid of the Viking. Vengeance Beam. See if this gets rid of anyone. No. Curse Flame. Both of them are still standing.
One life vanishes from this world.
How did that get the Amazon, but not these two? Nonetheless. Ha ha ha.
My will is a tide that will wash away your pathetic civilizations.
Alright, to the grave. Not sure what I'll get, but to the grave. Gonna have some fun with her if things go bad. probably should have equipped an item. Oh well. So, I'm kind of glad about this, but I never fought an elite monk. That could have been bad. Slake with Darkness, get rid of some wards. We're also gonna target the monk. Oh, oops. I meant to get away from him. Echoing Tear. Red Roar. There we go. Vengeance Beam.
Your frail bodies fail you.
I want the monk down. He really hurts. Alright, get rid of that ward, got the hoplite. Monk is gonna go down, so. Vengeance Beam. Mind before matter, but reality is an illusion. Terrify and Swallow. Reality is nothing if you're gone. Alright, get away from him. I'm really hoping. Nope. Alright, let's see if I can't get the healer. Close, but no cigar. Two attacks, right? Well, let's curse him. Vengeance Beam. That curses him again, just in case I need to heal the mummy for whatever reason. One down. And eat. Just to speed things along.
An excellent source of fresh corpses.
Alright. So, talents, destruction. Love my hands bloody. Iratus gains 50 wrath after killing target with a destruction spell. Doubt I'll use it.
My dark powers return to me.
I'm gonna go up here, heal everyone up before the boss. And so, let's go about this as much as I can. Everyone is above the levels of my brain, so I have a backup squad if something happens. She has so much accuracy, I think the best thing I can do is upgrade her attack just in case something is in the boss fight that I need to kill that I can't kill with sanity. Let's get the mummy acting faster just because we can. Everything but his attack is maxed. With the A-bomb, let's get his luck. And with the Wraith, we wanted luck. That's maxed. I'm gonna get his accuracy a tad more just because things have up to about a 50% dodge depending upon what I'm fighting. On average, they can have up to a 30. The monk is the one with the 50%, I think it was. And other than him, unless the boss has something insane, I think it was about a 30. So he should have enough accuracy to have about 100% hit. I am happy with these items. Really, what I could do if I wanted is to maybe change this to a funeral queen, but because she doesn't get hit too often, and that way her crits would do a bit more. And he doesn't get hit too often, so I could change this to a sharpened bone, so I can terrify and swallow through wards if I absolutely needed to, and otherwise he goes through blocks and wards. But I think we're fine, and then I can leave this stuff for a side group if I need to. The other thing I wanted to double check is these potions, because I never really looked at them. Let's try this really quick. Well, it tells me something is wrong if something is wrong. Okay. Might get something useful. Let's see.
Perfection takes time and proper ingredients.
The target minion gets 10% evasion until end of battle. That's good. All enemies lose 2 initiative. I don't really have a guide for this, and I probably should have pulled one up.
With knowledge and will comes victory.
Oh, that is going to be useful. All minions restore 5% of their maximum health, or vigor. All enemies lose 10 evasion for 2 turns. That could be useful. Enemies lose 20 accuracy until the battle ends. Can do one more. Target minion restores vigor equal to 15% of damage dealt. Alright, I think we can make this work. Before I go in, let's do one more thing here. Iratus recovers 10 mana each turn.
Now I will make mortals tremble before me. Well, even more than previously.
Considering this looks like the last boss, I think we're fine to disintegrate whatever we want. I'm fine with these shackles of war, so let's get rid of these. I kind of wanted to use the destruction maul, but with how much we move enemies, this seems like it's better. We got 2 levels to spend, not that I'm going to use them. And we'll get both these.
I can't wait to try this out.
Alright, let's see how this team does. Okay, OCD, I had to go double check. Armies of the risen heroes lie broken and vanquished behind the Arch Necromancer and his shambling horde. Victory so close that he can almost taste it. But as is so often the case, one last obstacle has manifested before him. An all too familiar obstacle. 4 faces, 4 sets of weapons drawn against him, forged and tempered to ensure his defeat. 4 exalted heroes of old come to battle their ancient enemy once more. History will indeed repeat itself, it's this day, but the outcome is not set in stone. This time, the time has come for a brutal reckoning, and afterwards, they will call him Master. So it looks like we got a dwarf, a human, a mage, and some kind of priest. Let's see. I was wrong. The ranger. Dwarf hero. Oh, they have a lot of sanity. Do they share sanity? They might share sanity. Okay. Feature 10 accuracy increases damage by 5%. Feature does not escape, ignore hero armor, and resistance, has shared vigor and sanity with the other heroes, acts twice a turn. So they might get 8 actions a turn. Deals 30% damage to all minions each time Iratus casts a spell. Yikes. After each miss, increases the accuracy of all heroes and buffs their damage by 5% until end of combat. Whenever a minion attacks this character, it is dealt 50% physical damage and interrupts stances. Deals damage whenever it moves. Okay. So this is a little nasty, but we can deal with it. I have a bit of a plan here. I'm just trying to think here that... Okay, the mage obviously has a lot of wards. The paladin has some wards and the other 2 do not. So I don't want to be attacking these guys if I don't have to. So that's going to be the plan. So, get away from him. Jeez. Alright, Terrifying Swallow is not going to do anything, but I can... Ooh, I just thought about this. I was planning on spamming spells, but this is going to really nip that in the bud, because then the bride is probably gonna die. So what I'm gonna do instead... Oh, you know what? I have a better idea. So now I can heal when I need to. We are going to War March because I can debuff them and up our accuracy. They actually don't have much dodge, and they're going to probably hit us no matter what. So never mind, we're just going to Dread Roar.
Now that's gonna leave a mark.
If I can focus my damage on these two, I'm going to be fine. Then I'm going to Cursed Flame these two, like I said, because... one ward. But I don't want to hit the Paladin as much as possible. Then with him, it's kind of fine because he's going to recover most of that damage, I think.
Still be enough left to reanimate.
Get away from him.
My kingdom comes.
I'm not going to be doing Echoing Tear, because I don't want that to go at the Wraith. Oh, you know what? I'm fine to be doing this. How much? 75. This is 18.
Evil restored.
Then Vengeance Beam. I just need to remember to heal at a somewhat decent time. Okay. Gonna see how this goes. Interrupt the stance.
My darling, killed.
That's gonna get her attacked twice. I don't like that. We're gonna use his wrath. The Wraith is still fine. But just to heal those two up, Battle Eternal, which is gonna get me attacked. Which is fine. Also loses her a bit of sanity. Eternity of Misfortune. That'll lose a bunch. Probably should have gone at one of them, but that's fine. Ooh, they are ripping through those blocks. They actually hit the Wraith. So we can probably end this. Lake with Darkness.
You'll restore.
There goes all their sanity. Hit these two.
Carve open their
Quick
husks.
curse. It also puts Curse Flame on them. We're gonna get away from him on the dwarf. Not sure how this is gonna work. There we go.
Mop up the gore. I'd hate to see plants using it as fertilizer.
Okay, so we're gonna see how this works. If no minions were killed in battle, all minions that took part restore 20 Vigor. Here's the exit to the cemetery.
Well, that was quite fun, but it was merely an appetizer.
There go the chains.
You have stirred my anger, and I will come for you with an army beyond counting. Abandon all hope, ye who oppose me. For I am Iratus, Lord of the Dead.
Interesting. And the death is just gonna stand there. Interesting. So what happens if we go back in? We just get to see the end again. Okay. So that was fun. That was Iratus, Lord of the Dead. As you can see, that was the final fight. Kind of surprised the stress team made it all the way through like that. That was kind of a hodgepodge one. And it was modified halfway through with something I didn't think was going to work at all. You'll have to let me know what y'all thought of that, especially with the longer episodes. I know I usually only do like half-hour to hour-long ones, and I know these were bordering on 2+ hours, but I kind of wanted just to do the full floors all in one. You'll have to let me know if you want me to try this on harder difficulties, because I think, like I said in the first episode, that there are harder difficulties. Like I said, I did that on more pain, which is kind of the normal mode, and then I would have to do this on Good Always Wins next, which is less starting resources, less battle rewards, enemies are harder, enemies have a higher chance to become inspired, which unless I got the ring, which I got at the very end of that, would make stress teams less valuable, which was why I kind of did that when I did. Minions don't recover Vigor out of battle, which would mean unless I put them in the mortuary, which what I was doing more towards the end of the fight, they don't recover anything unless I do the distillation. Iratus doesn't recover any mana out of battle, so unless I had a very specific build or got that very specific talent tree point, I would need the statue of Iratus to recover any mana whatsoever, and anything in the graveyard efficiency wise is decreased. And going into the Eternal Harvest mode after I would beat that, it's even more so of what Good Always Wins is, and I believe it just gets harder from there, and there are multiple levels of Eternal Harvest, if I remember correctly. So if anyone wants me to do more of that, I definitely can. Otherwise, I was just kind of doing this for fun on the side to have a bit of a break from Darkest Dungeon and things like that, and have a little bit of a side project going. You'll have to let me know what you think. And I'm not sure what the next side project is going to be. I'll have to take a look around, and we'll take it from there. So as always, I wish you all well. I will see you next time, and please have a good one.